Nah. I don't care what y'all say. Ain't too many crews out there bigger than GS9. Ain't too many crews out there that was repping Crip or Blood or any kind of gang activity that was bigger than GS9. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video, man. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Harlem Legend TV. Make sure y'all follow me on all streaming platforms. Y'all already know what it is, man. With that being said, we got to get right into this one because there is not many crews that came out of Brooklyn, New York City, period, that was repping a gang. You heard that did time. I mean, they basically had the startup kit. Yeah, because most of these gangster rappers out of New York City, they end up going to prison and coming home and becoming somebody. Yeah, trying to go to the next level. So let's get right into this one, man. G-Stone Crips, GS9, one of the biggest crews to ever come out of Brooklyn. I gotta be real. And they was standing on business. Yeah, these guys was out standing on business. Even one of the members got 98 years in jail. These dudes were standing on business. They were really in Brooklyn making it happen. They were getting around. I still remember. Yeah. I still remember because I know y'all remember the day that Bobby Smurda walked in on Epic Records, and look what he did. He jumped on the table. This was like out of this world. Nobody in the hip-hop game was doing this. You heard Bobby Smurda went in there and really wowed these people up to the point where he kicked down the doors for him and Rowdy Rebel. Now, let's get right into it, y'all, because it gets a little nasty, right? Because reportedly now, Rowdy Rebel is broke. Them drugs that K2 got him broke out here. Yeah, it's like a downfall of GS9. They went to prison. They came home. Look, we all remember. We remember the day. You heard? Let's call it what it is. We remember the day that the man himself, Rowdy Rebel, came home. We all remember. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all remember. They was putting all the money on the table. You heard? They was putting all the money on the table, and he came home as a present. I got to call it what it is, because Bobby Smurda broke down. He took more time to make sure his man can get out. Pay attention.
You could have been home earlier, and they wanted to give Rowdy more time. And what was the decision that you made?
As soon as they said that, because it was so crazy. They tried to play that against me because they wanted me to cop out, son. I didn't want to cop out too. And
what was that?
Use Rowdy against me as a leverage. Like, all right, we gonna get Rowdy 12, but we want you so bad, Bobby. We said we gonna give Rowdy this, but we gonna give him 12. We gonna give him the max on this.
Right.
If you don't cop out with him, you heard? And I'm like, you gonna do that to my son? I looked at the door. I'm like, what you want? You like, I ain't take those 12. I said, we are here today. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
That's
you know what I mean? We going right upstairs. We gonna come over. We gonna still get money.
That's right.
We gonna still get. You know what I'm saying? Right. That shit ain't gonna stop nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fuck they talking about. You know
But you,
Bobby Smurda, being a real one, ended up taking and matching years, 7-7. Yo, look, I take what my man taking. Whatever y'all giving them, give it to me. So, because he would have been out of prison. He would have been out of jail, went on with his life. Something had to go wrong between them in their relationship. I don't know what it is personally. But we all remember. You heard? We remember when Rowdy Rebel came home. Yeah, they was throwing that bread around, y'all. Pay attention.
Yeah. Good shot, my boy. Hold on, look. Money on the set. I'm feeling like Shmoney.
Y'all see all the money. He's doing fine in life, right? Yeah. You would think he would have took that money and went to the top with it and did something else. These guys coming home to money. They were stand-up individuals. Nobody snitched. Well, they didn't. As far as the artists, they had snitches on their case. But let's get that correct. Nobody actually snitched on each other. These guys ain't snitching on each other. They stood tall and took the time. They were revered as heroes in the hood. That's how people was looking at it. And then the information came out that he wasn't even Jack and Crip. Yeah, he's changed his life around totally. Rowdy Rebel wasn't Jack and Crip, y'all. Pay attention.
Nah, bro gave me him and my son Bash Bills gave me a whole mixtape one day. We was in the yard. Feel me? So like I said, I never seen him on Crip timing or people in Ogdensburg really like fucking with him because he wasn't jacking. Like he wasn't jacking. Like he wasn't.
Was he jacking Crip? Was he running around saying he's Crip in Ogdensburg?
Nah, and when the Crips was at that table, Rowdy was over here with the Max at that table. I'm dead ass, bro. All the homeboys that was in the spot.
So he wasn't dealing with the homeboys. He was chilling with the Mac ballers.
Yeah, he was damn near homie time, bro. Monte was in Mohawk getting people shot.
Yeah, I know Monte.
He's on the homie count. He's GS9. He went in jail. GSC. How the hell did you get on the homie count?
That's a fact.
What's crazy about that is, though, he came home on a different type of timing, though, because we all remember. Let's get right into it, y'all. We can't sugarcoat this, right? Because we all remember him disrespecting Boss Bragg. Yeah, we know what they claim. If you know, you know. Pay attention, because he got checked for it. Salute.
Yo, that's what I'm Mac. Don't do that, man. Y'all only check a few. Only check a few for the back. Yo, that's what I'm Mac. Don't do that, man. Y'all only check a few.
They had to take the camera off that immediately. Because by then, he's already gone. He's out here. He's getting to a bag now. He's acting like he's all that. Yeah, hey, look, man. Look, man, you can lose the bag overnight, man, just from certain things and certain relationships. And Boss Brad, shout out to Boss Brad, one of the homies. I know what's up with Boss Brad, but he tried to disrespect the set. You heard? That's not it, though, y'all, because we're also hearing that his mom's is in a shelter. I'm just being real. Like, this is what's being said. You heard? His mom's is in a shelter? How does that work? Like, I don't look, some people handle their people in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that on nobody, like, for your peoples to be inside shelters. And I don't think ever should an artist like Rowdy Rebel and his family be in shelters. Maybe she never took care. I don't know their whole situation. I'm not here to speak on that. But I know one thing, my moms will never be in a shelter. That's a fact. Because if you got a house in the villa, or was this just for the internet? Pay attention.
My life, and I want to continue to grow with you. So I could have bought you a watch, or I could have bought you a chain, but instead I wanted to buy you an asset, something that you could benefit and make money from while you sleep.
About to propose.
Buy your assets, something where you could vacation at and make money from. A villa in the Dominican Republic.
Was this just a ploy for social media? You see what I mean, y'all? Social media could come back to bite you. Allegedly, he had a villa in DR. Why is his mother in a shelter? I'm just asking the questions, y'all. I'm just going back, getting the news and breaking it down. But he said one of the realest things that I felt like he ever could have said. And now he's coming down to reality because he says he should have took his time when he got out the wall. When he came from behind the wall, he should have took his time because now it's all hard times right now. Pay attention, y'all. He done blew all that bread. He's broke. Salute.
Dorilla.
I wish I would have never even shown my face.
Man, why?
Cause I should have just been exclusive. I should have just waited. Right?
Why?
Cause like, I don't know, man. Stop asking me why.
I'm
man.
gonna ask her why. Niggas an interview.
Actually,
What we
sound like Jada Kiss
wanna...
right now, bro. Why?
Bro, you know how many niggas want to hit it? I'm curious why.
I bet. Why? Cause like I should have just waited. I should have like, you feel me, got myself together properly. Like, you feel me? Cause like even when I was coming home, like I started working out the last year. I was coming home. I stopped smoking. I stopped doing certain shit. For me, I've been big on prayers before I go sleep, wake up and shit. But I started taking it more serious when I was coming home. I feel like when I came home, I should have just waited and got myself right first before I felt like I rushed society. I feel like I should have learned more what's going on. I should have sat back, analyzed like how I do when I came in the spot. When I came in jail, I wasn't just right away doing shit. When I came in here, I'm like, all right, who got the spot? All right, let me see if I'm going to live in here. You know, I'm cripping. Like, for me, I was more patient. When I came home, I was just excited. Put it like this, say I would have came home and only time you can see me is when I drop a video. That means you respecting me. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you learn.
I think he sold himself too fast, y'all. Let's keep it 100. He sold himself too fast. Bobby Smurda went to go doing the cha-cha slide. Yeah, so he was already in the door. Rowdy Rebel still came home with that gang mentality. Yeah, you quick to go broke with that because now he's running around with Dolo Rilla. Oh yeah, he's broke, y'all. He's running around with Dolo Rilla. He needs a handout. Pay attention.
Dorilla. Dorilla is a fortunate kid who you know, rest in peace their family relatives. I don't really want to talk about that, but had deceased and he inherited a lot of money. I'm talking about millions. Dorilla. You know, he's the one who gave Casanova 20,000 just to be gorilla. Follow. Yeah. Yeah, he gave Casanova $20,000, yeah, to be sanctioned. You know, like I tell y'all, you know, niggas is selling the bees around here. But what is Rowdy doing standing next to Dorilla looking, listen, it looked like a rich nigga and a bum nigga. Be honest, put it in the comment section.
I ain't gonna lie, man. He back to them Nike tech suits. You heard? Like, yeah, being broke is a real thing, y'all. You heard? And some people come home and they rush. This is really the downfall of GS9. I gotta be real. The downfall of GS9. Bobby Smurda knew to get away from the gangs. He knew this to keep creating and making his money. You heard? Even though we seem him to be a little zesty at times. Let's call it what it is. He went the zesty route. Rowdy Rebel went the street route. And guess where he's at today? Broke, K2'd up. You heard? We got to keep it real. Mom's in the shelter, allegedly. It's just nasty work all the way around the board, man. But hey, who am I? All I do is break down the news and try to give it to y'all in the form in which I see it. Y'all get in the comment section to let me know how y'all feel about this. But Rowdy Rebel is officially broke. Laying on hard times. What should he do? He's hanging around with Dolo Rilla right now. A dude that inherits some money. He didn't do nothing to get the money. He inherited some money. Salute.
Harlem Legend TV, salute to you, brother.
Y'all go check and subscribe to Harlem Level TV. If you want to know what's happening in Harlem, if you want to know what this real shit and people were doing in Harlem, y'all go watch Harlem TV. Please, y'all like, subscribe, and go to Harlem TV. Like and subscribe to that channel.